Good morning. I'm about to leave the Maupin Field shelter at 844.3 mileage. It rained a good bit yesterday. You can see a little dry spot right there. That's where my tent was. Headed to do at least 10 miles, 12 maybe, if not a little further, not sure. Kind of depends on the terrain today. My buddy White Hawk messaged me last night and said the next 16 miles is not too bad. That's to the next shelter. It leaves like 5 to get into town, to Waynesboro. Don't know if I'll do that far, but we'll see. I'm leaving about 7:20 in the morning, and that's it. So let's see what today brings. All right, bye. Well, starting off this morning with a climb. Not too long of one though, but a climb nonetheless. I'll have several short climbs today, nothing like yesterday and the day before. So anyway, it's a cooled out morning. Let's see, find out the temperature real quick. 67 it says, I don't believe it. But anyway, it might be a little cooler. But already sweating this morning climbing, so doesn't take long. All right, let's get going. Well, I've reached the top of the first climb. It's overcast today, heavy overcast. So it may not show up how dark it is in here, but it's pretty dark. Nearly could use my headlamp. Oh, a little bit more up. Thought I was at the top. Yep, wet rock climb down. It's be fun. Well, I made it. Didn't fall, slip or anything, so good deal. Well, it's been raining, but I've been in the tree line, under the trees, the canopy, so it's been just barely sprinkling on me. So now I'm about to go into Reed's Gap, and it's near the Blue Ridge Parkway, and may have to pull my umbrella out. So we'll see. Yep, coming up on Reed's Gap. Parking area here. Road to the right is Virginia 664. Well, headed to Rockfish Gap from here. This is Reed's Gap we're leaving. Rockfish Gap is where Waynesboro is. Another nice cruisy trail after Reed's Gap, after that little climb out of Reed's Gap. Yeah, I could do this all day. Which may be. That Three Ridges overlook almost, but that ridge line over there's got houses on it. Even way up there underneath that little stick sticking out right there. I think that's a house up there too. Might be a rock outcropping, but I think it's a house. Huh. This is Three Ridges overlook on the Blue Ridge Parkway. That's the top of that's the third ridge, the top one I came over yesterday. Looking way back off in there. So low clouds and fog over that mountain. Pretty. This is Three Ridges overlook on the Blue Ridge Parkway. You can see the double blazes there on the tree. To the left, I came out of the woods right over there to the right of all those weeds. And crossing the Blue Ridge Parkway once again. Going down into the woods here. Here we go. Some pretty rock formations here that I get to go through. Moss covered, it's pretty. That's the trail behind me past the tree here. Wet rocks and overgrown. Makes for a very, very slow day. That's where I'm headed. Hope we can run out of this pretty quick. Yep, that's looking the way I'm headed. Wet, climbing. Anyway, slow. Yep, this is the trail. I haven't even gone half a mile since the Blue Ridge Parkway. It's been constant. It's been 30 plus minutes or more. And it just keeps going up through there. If this wasn't wet, it might be okay. If it wasn't overgrown, it might be okay. But it is wet and it is overgrown. So it's not okay. But I gotta do it. Okay, how about a wet, leaf-covered rock staircase as the trail? They're throwing everything at us today. We're clear of it for now. The rock scrambles. Still got wet rocks on the trail, embedded trip hazards, but I'll take this any day over what I've been doing. Got a break for now, so I'm trying to go fast to make up for that lost time back there. It's actually raining, but not much is getting to me because of the tree cover. Maybe a hard sprinkle's a better word. Well, I took a 100-yard side trail over to an overlook. It says it's looking down into the Waynesboro Valley. Don't know what mountain that is, but I don't believe I have to climb it. Well, I guess I'm climbing. It appears, hopefully it's a gradual climb. On the elevation map it doesn't show like a cone, which all those tough ones have been. This one though is a 4-mile gradual climb. So hopefully the big wet rocks have gone away, but I'm sure they haven't. Still raining. Slipped several times, finally fell one time just to my left side. Nothing hurt. A little dirt on the pants, that's it. Mud. All right, let's go. And yes, 2.5 hours later, we are still doing this. Slick as can be. But we're making it through it. My first newt, I think that's what they're called. I'll try to zoom in on it before it runs away. Yeah, there he is. Another view of the Waynesboro Valley. Farm down there's got some big silos. Crossing the Blue Ridge Parkway again. Cutting right over there to the trail. This is the Dripping Rock parking area. Here we go, half a mile up. First climb. Or it's not the first, I'm sorry. Next to last one, I believe. Well, I reached the top. Just over an hour. No, hardly an hour. Anyway, that's where I came from. And headed in toward the darkness of this tunnel here. Got a little drop down and then another climb. Then we're finished, except for climbing, except for maybe just one little bitty one here and there. Well, I'm transitioning over from the last climb to the next climb. Obviously the fog is moving in. And it looks eerie in the forest. My second newt in the same day. Well, I know it's the last climb of the day, of any length anyway. Reach the top of this, I start going downhill for a while. Not there yet, but almost. Yeah, I gotta cross over, climb a little bit more after this. Supposed to be a viewpoint here, but too fogged in today. And I have a little more fun to do. Little white blazes up through there. Well, I finally made it to the top. It's 2:30. I started this 4-mile plus climb at noon. So it's been a little bit of a challenge that I didn't expect today. Makes sense. I'm hiking the Appalachian Trail, so. All right, and now I think it's about 2 miles down to my campsite for the night. Setting up in the wet. Well, I haven't been filming much. Just when I put my rain pants on, I found out they don't have pockets, so my phone's been inside my pants, underneath my rain pants. So, gonna have to figure something out real quick. Anyway, nice rock wall here. Just started walking by it a minute ago, and anyway, don't know what it signifies, but could be boundaries or don't know. A lot of rocks moved though. Yep, finally see some dirt, not just rocks. Been wading through overgrown trail. It's been overgrown more than this right now, but poison oak on both sides, everywhere. If I don't get poison oak after today, I never will, because there's been a lot. The only thing exposed though is my arms and hands. Well, neck up, of course. But yeah, wet, slippery. Been the theme of the day. Wet and slippery. Not all of the vegetation on the side of the trail is poison oak, but most of it is. Another newt. Used to getting away real quick though. Number 4. Fourth newt. Well, let's wrap up today. It was a pretty difficult day. Didn't expect it to be. It's Tuesday, June 23rd. I started out at Maupin Field Shelters campsites at mile marker 844.3. I'm now sitting at a designated tent site at mile marker 856.5. Made for a 12.2 day. It's one of my bigger days lately. So, but it was a tough day. And so, a lot of wet grass, rocks, roots. I mean, it climbs, a little bit of everything. But I'm on the downslope. We'll be in Waynesboro tomorrow sometime. Got 8.8 miles to go. All right, hope everybody's having a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.